Hey, what's up YouTube? This is the Big Freaking Cyclist. Going to give a 6-month update on my Trek FX2, and I'm also going to talk about my helmet that I purchased. Because if you're watching this video, you're probably a big freaking person and having the same trouble I did when I was trying to find a helmet that fit. I recorded the first review for this bike about 6 months ago. I tried to do another one after that where I'm actually riding it, but I don't have a GoPro, so I was just holding my iPhone in front of my face while I'm riding, and I about went ass over tea kettle, and you couldn't really hear my voice anyway. So after that, I was like, it doesn't matter. No one's even really going to pay attention to this channel. And I just recently looked at it. I hadn't even logged on in a long time. And I saw my first review had over 4,000 views. And wow, that's way more than I thought this would ever get. So 6 months into riding this bike, I still absolutely love it. I've had a few issues where I've had to take it back to the shop, but I've come to find out that was completely my fault for being an idiot and not knowing what the hell I'm doing, as I said in the first video. Speaking about being an idiot and not knowing what I'm doing, in the first video I showed you how the front shifters work, and I went the wrong direction. Turns out, this one goes down, this one goes up. And someone comment and tell me that I did that wrong, and I realized that about 3 days after I did it, but as I said, I haven't really paid attention to this channel in a while, so yeah. I figured that out eventually. So as far as the issues I said I had with the bike, they've all had to do with the back tire. And it turns out most of them were due to me not running the tire at the right PSI. I've had to take it in about twice where the tire was out of whack and was actually smacking against the rear brake. It was like smacking there, you could hear it like as it was going around. There would be one part that would be out of whack and smack against the rear brake. And then at one point it went flat, but that was just because I ran over a nail. But the guy said, okay, it's just because you don't have the tires filled up all the way and that's why it keeps going out of whack. So that was completely my fault. As far as my own personal goals have gone from the first video, as I said in the first video, I was about 320 pounds, just hanging on to that offensive line weight from college. As of right now, I am under 300 pounds finally and lost about 30 pounds. It's not all due to the riding. I've tried riding as consistently as I can. There's some weeks I ride more than others, you know. I'm grown up. I have responsibilities and shit. I did try switching up my diet. I'm doing my dad's my dad's tried and true diet of low carb, kind of like the Atkins deal, except he bases all the his carb intake for the day on how many beers he can have at the end of the night. So I can literally say I've lost 30 pounds eating McDonald's and drinking beer. Just get the McDouble, take the buns off it, go home, have a couple Busch Lights, you'll lose weight, I promise you. My other goal I said I was going to do from the first video was the 5 to 7 day bike tour with me and my buddy, where we're going to go down the Oregon coast. And that's actually happening next week. That's why I thought, hey, let's take a look at the channel and see what's going on. And actually, I actually have views. We're not doing exactly what we said we would do because our plan to get back from Brookings, Oregon kind of took a shit. Turns out those little U-Haul pickup trucks you can't drop off in another location, and Hertz wants about $500 to rent a Silverado, so we had to adjust our strategy a little bit. But we're still going to ride about the same amount, about 350 miles, doing it next week. I'm going to have another video posted tonight, hopefully, about the gear I have for it, and see what you guys think. And as I said before, the main issues I had with the tire was from it not being filled up, so I bought this bike pump to strap to the frame just to save me from doing that, so I fill it up every single time I go out. I also got these toe clips. Okay, that's another story I'll get to later where this pedal's all bent out of shape. I bought these toe clips for it. I've only ridden with them once. I just got them like yesterday. I haven't decided if I like them or not, so we'll see what happens there. Also got this Eco rack for it so I can put my panniers, my sleeping bag, and everything for it. I'll show you all this later in the video I'm going to put out later about the equipment I have for my ride. I also got this cheapo Bimart mirror for it. I love having a mirror on it. I just got this a couple days ago. I hadn't been riding without one for so long, and I'd gotten used to it. Like, okay, I have to look over my shoulder. Having a mirror is great. Having this mirror is not. Where it wraps around the handle here, it's just super uncomfortable. So I'm either going to try to find a better mirror that actually like bolts in somewhere, or I'll just get some road bike tape and just kind of tape up the thing so it's all even. Because it just does not feel comfortable when you're trying to. Because the grips for this bike are actually very good. The handles by themselves, no complaints. But when that fucking handle's right there, it's a pain in the ass. So one thing I changed was the seat. The seat I had on it, being a big guy, it hurt my ass. Like, to be frankly honest with you, it killed it after a while. I did about, the longest ride I've done is about 35 miles, and it just killed after a while. So the one I bought is this one here. It's a Freedom, what the hell is it called? Green belt seat. It's the same exact shape as the one it came with. In fact, here's the one it came with, but as you can see, it's about twice the padding. It's so much nicer. Okay, so you guys know I was a college offensive lineman. As an offensive lineman at Western Oregon University, I had the biggest helmet they had, and it just barely fit me. After college, I had a week-long tryout with the San Jose SaberCats arena football team. That is a professional football team. They did not have a helmet to fit me. The helmet they gave me was so small I had to take it off about every 15 seconds or it just killed my head. So I have a gigantic head. So when I was trying to find a helmet, it was a nightmare. I had to go to 3 different cycle shops. I tried on every single one they had. Nothing fit. I went to this third one. I was like, okay, I need the biggest helmet you got. I tried on about 4 or 5 different double XL helmets. None of them fit. And the guy's like, well, wait, let's try this one because it's a different shape. This is actually an extra large helmet. It's a Giro, extra large. Yeah, professional. But when I tried it on, it fit like a glove because it's extra long. I don't know what the deal is. I guess I have a gigantic long head, but it just did not fit any XLs. I tried this double XL, which is a different shape, fit like a glove. So if you're in my position where you have a big old head and you cannot find a helmet that fits, try this one out. It's a different shape. It worked for me. This is the one I'm taking on my ride. I don't always wear a helmet, to be honest with you. If I'm cruising around town, I'm not going to wear a helmet. But as I said, I'm about to do this 350-mile ride mostly down a highway. I'm going to wear a fucking helmet. I don't care how stupid I look. Alright, so that's my update on the Trek FX2 that I have. I'll be posting another video later, as I said, with all my gear, equipment, and everything I'm taking on my 350-mile bike tour with my buddy. If anybody wants to go check that out, go ahead and do it. Let me know what you think. If you have done a bike tour before, let me know if you think I'm taking too much stuff, not enough stuff. If anything I have is not going to work for me, let me know, because I'm completely clueless. It's my first bike tour, so yeah. If anybody wants to see any more videos, please let me know.